Silence. What's up, everybody? It's Kentama Sensei here with C1 and Amidu J, and today we're gonna be talking about what type of devil fruit is the best: paramecia, zoan, or logia.
Logan.
So, which one?
Um, well, in my opinion, I
Come
mean,
on,
well,
bro.
we all know the Logia. This is it's your boy C1, but I definitely think the Logia type is the best one in my opinion. Um, it's yeah, it's ridiculous.
Talking in terms of like, okay, which fruit out of the three is the strongest
Okay,
Which
yeah,
or the
fruit type
best?
which fruit type has the best? It has the best like powers. Like logia is intangible, but zoan you literally become an animal. You can like have any shape of the animal. Like which one is better overall? Like as a type.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, Loki. I gotta give it to Loki all day.
See, this is what I was talking about, man. Both of y'all on the same one.
I thought
yeah,
you
I
see,
thought
'cause
we were
I thought
talking.
you were talking about which fruit out of the three is the best. Like, okay, let's say someone put the dark fruit as the best Loki fruit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I was
let's say
thinking
I
you was doing
chose that.
too.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing.
Oh, okay. I see what y'all are saying. I see what y'all are saying.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
like,
so
I
y'all say
picked three
Logia,
fruits.
but still, man, I gotta disagree. I think Paramecia is the best.
Nah.
Whoa. All right, break it down.
All
Break it
right,
down.
so like, yeah, Logia has the intangibility or whatnot, but other than that, like you don't really have like all you have is just that elemental or whatever power. But with Paramecia, you can affect, especially with awakening, you can affect inside of your body and outside of your body. I'm not saying that you can't with Logia, but I know for a fact with Logia you can't affect inside of your body. But with Paramecia, you can affect inside of your body, and you can seem like a Logia anyway, like Doflamingo.
So okay, do you feel like okay? Because I don't know if I feel like Doflamingo. Okay, I don't feel like Doflamingo awakening his okay, matter of fact, okay, let me see.
Come on, bro.
I don't feel like Doflamingo using the strings inside of his body was a form of awakening. I feel like that was just him mastering his double fruit ability.
Which is
But
awakening.
no,
I
no, no.
mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And
Like,
plus, he said it.
technically,
He said it himself. He was like, he said, awakening affects inside of your body and your environment. So if he knows awakening, why would he say that before he did it? If he didn't have to use no awakening to affect the inside of your body, he would not have said it.
No, but he used the strings before. He used the strings, the move with the strings inside his body before he even mentioned the whole awakening thing when he turned the ground into the strings and was turned the
But
ability
that
into.
doesn't mean that he didn't do it before, though. That makes no sense to
hold on.
say he
Okay,
didn't.
Okay, hold on. Whoa. What? I awakening just being able to use your ability to the fullest potential. It's not. He probably learned one ability before the other. It's not like he reached a status to where all these new moves became accessible to him. Mastered every single ability one by one. He just trained. Like, that's really what awakening is. Being able to do anything with your fruit after just intense training.
Okay, matter of
So
fact, like for example, Luffy hasn't mastered his double fruit ability, but he's
no.
able to. But he's able. Okay, we can agree on that. He hasn't mastered his double fruit ability, but he's
No.
able to make his body still hard as steel, but still have the elasticity of
Because
rubber.
of hockey.
Yeah, it's a hockey.
You
Okay.
can't really
So
say that, but the only thing I'm saying is Doflamingo literally he didn't use like so for Luffy he uses gear too, right? Some people might say, oh, like that's awakening, but look, he used the outside of his body to do move the inside of his body. That's why that one's not awakening. But Doflamingo literally has strings inside of his body. He's not doing a move to where he's like moving the strings with his hands, like he's using it inside of his body. That's an awakening. I don't see how
okay.
you can say it's not an awakening when he literally stated himself. Awakening is when you can affect the inside of your body and the outside environment.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on, wait, we might be straying off topic a little bit. So wait. So why else do you feel as if the paramecia devil fruit is like the strongest side of the three again? Because it can affect inside and outside.
Because inside and outside, and paramecia basically has really no limits to what paramecia can do. You can go from like Luffy's fruit that affects just his body, or Magellan's fruit, which is like a just a liquid version of that, kind of like a Logia, but not really. Or you can go to
Yeah.
Law, who has the you can do different things of that nature, switching people and stuff. Capone, and even his devil fruit is super raw too.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So basically, what you're saying is there are so many
Yeah, it's
because there's a
limitless. The
limitless amount of
possibilities are
ideas
endless.
for there's more paramecia devil fruits than Loki devil fruits. All right,
No, no,
you can go ahead and
I
say,
don't mean like that. I don't mean like that. I'm just saying a paramecia.
hmm,
Like if you had to create a paramecia, you can create a paramecia that could be like. I feel like you can create a paramecia that'd be more how can I say,
versatile.
multi-purpose than Logia, for instance. You see what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
a Logia, you
I
can
see
just
what
be
you're
fire.
saying.
Okay,
So compared to somebody who's a wind Logia type, compared to somebody who's a wind Paramecia type, who can like,
do a whole bunch of like Eric. I mean, I don't know if you guys watched this one filler with the 1,000-year-old dragons, but there was someone who could manipulate. He was a wind paramecia, wind as size. Like he would shoot out his wind to like slice stuff. I don't know if you guys watched that. Yeah, I guess not.
Nah,
yeah,
I was in a rush. I skipped down one part. I don't
No
know.
one watched the fillers. Okay,
no
okay.
fillers over
Nah.
Hey
here, man. No
yo,
fillers over here.
I'm the only filler watcher over here. All right, I got you. I got you.
but
But yeah.
I was thinking. So okay, so matter of fact, so if we was okay, so let's just go through the okay, there's three devil fruits. So let's go through. I'm just curious, So what's everybody's? Which fruit do you guys feel like is the strongest out of all three of those fruits? Like in the Logia category, Paramecia category, and Zone category.
I mean, I don't think that we can really say. I mean, you mean the strongest so far?
Yeah,
Okay, like for example, in my opinion, I think the strongest Logia devil fruit is the dark fruit.
that's not unreasonable. Like I had okay, let me go ahead and say mine real quick. I'd have to say I have to give it to the glint fruit. I have to.
That hey, I can't even be mad at you about that one. I
The
can't.
I
glint fruit.
totally agree with Amido.
I can't even be mad
I was
about
gonna
that
say
one.
that too. I was gonna
Being
say that
able,
It was
too.
it was between either the glint or the rumble the goro.
oh,
It
the
was, it was
thunder fruit.
between
Oh,
it,
the lightning
or
fruit.
the or Anel's fruit. Anel's
Yeah,
fruit. It was between one of those two. Like I said, I still have Enel beating Akainu. Like
yeah.
still, like
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I got
What?
it. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
All right,
Hell
if,
Because
wait, all right.
no,
Anel
If we
is
all right, hear
way
me out.
faster.
Hear me out. Hear me out. If we're talking
way
about okay,
faster.
All right, if we're talking about like Enel, I mean not Enel, Akainu before before the time skip where we don't know if he has awakening. Okay, yeah, I gotta give it to Enel
He obviously
because if
had
we're talking
awakening. I
about,
don't know how you can be an admiral with no awakening.
he said he had awakening at that very moment.
He had to. There's no
I
way
mean,
he just learned awakening. I mean, how you gonna be
I didn't.
like people play the Marines, man? I feel like a lot of people play the Marines like
But it's you
they're
have to look
elite.
at
I
it.
mean, how's Doflamingo? How are they gonna have? I can see the Yonko. Okay, let's just leave the Yonko out. But how they gonna have the warlords be stronger than the admirals? I just don't.
But
How they gonna be more masterful than the admirals? I just don't see
he's
that.
okay. So see, the reason with that is okay. We have to Whitebeard and Akainu were fighting. Like, Akainu was fighting for his life for real, and at least we now know that awakenings is where you can change your surrounding. Yeah, he was shooting out magma, but I didn't really see him turning the whole area around him into magma,
It's a
like
magnet,
how
yeah.
Doflamingo was just turning the
But
whole
we
area to
don't know
strings.
if Logia Devil Fruit would do the same thing as Paramecia Devil Fruit though, the exact same thing, because people were saying that Enel's second form was a awakening.
No, but look at Punk Hazard though.
Yeah, that's where most people believe that they unlocked their awakening because they literally changed the island completely.
Yeah,
That's where people believe they unlocked their awakening during that 10-day fight.
All right, let me ask you this: what makes you think that Akainu was fighting for his life? Why do you think that he was going hard and um, why do you think he used every last resort? Because I definitely don't think that.
Because again, I mean, Whitebeard was giving him a problem.
Yeah.
That's why I believe
These
that.
I mean,
niggas
but
like
what shows you, like, was there dialogue that Akainu was like, "Oh man, I'm on my last legs"? Or was he like winded or what?
He was definitely like he definitely got up like struggling. You know how the anime characters be like blood dripping from the mouth like that. Like got hurt. He got hit with like multiple like
Yeah.
tremors
No,
like
yeah,
on
he definitely took a
contact
yeah, he definitely took a tremor fruit to the face.
But the thing is,
and to
like
the
you got
to
to
the
remember,
side.
y'all got to remember that they went to a deserted island for a reason. What if he used it and it wouldn't? He like if you change the environment, like you can't protect your own people really. What if you can't control it like that? Finally,
Oh, so you're saying he was holding back?
yeah, I think that like why would you go full power when you know that you can't? There might be people. There's injured people everywhere. You don't want to hurt your fellow Marines.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I mean, does Akainu? Do we think Akainu is the? He even said
But
everyone
that's
who's in my way
yeah,
dies.
That's
Like
true.
he
yeah,
he,
that
he said
is
everyone
true.
has to get out of my way or else you die. As
That's
he's
true.
shooting
That's true.
magma fists and all that.
That's true.
So I don't think Akainu is really like the one. As long as he gets the target, he was trying to kill Whitebeard, Luffy. All as long as he kills them, it doesn't matter who else dies. At least that's how I feel like his
No,
But
that's true.
in his book. In
Cause you
but
his
could
like
book.
my
even,
thing
cause
is, if he was really in that much trouble, then somebody else would have came in there, right?
I mean, but yeah,
Somebody would
but
have came out the cut.
I mean, just since we're on the subject of like Akayuna's personality, like look at like you could tell he kind of has an attitude like forget everybody else, like look
Yeah,
how
because he almost hit Kobe. He was
yeah,
about to hit Kobe till Shanks came.
he told Isho not to come back on any Navy headquarters base until he brings
Without Luffy's head.
yeah, so he seems to put more of getting the job done than you know,
Yeah, he doesn't care about the sacrifices. I see.
yeah, this sacrificing his
Hold on.
Nakama.
All right, hold on, wait. My bad. I see. I gotta bring it back. We just got way off topic. Okay. So me and Kenneth said, I know y'all was having a good argument, but all right. For me and Kenneth, and then Clinton says the dark fruit. All right. So what's this paramecia fruit now? Go ahead and let's talk about the paramecia fruits now.
Yeah, it's got to be that tremor fruit, man.
Oh, for real?
The tremor fruit. That
I got it. I think I gotta give it
up.
to the gravity fruit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I changed that. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to the gravity.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah,
of.
because
The
Man.
gravity fruit.
yeah, Isho was bringing meteors out of space. Yeah, he changed the game with that one. Yeah, I gotta change it up.
Yeah, I got to give it to Isho's fruit. Oh nah. Oh
Isho
nah.
is
I
throwing
think
meteors out of space.
All right, what's yours, Ken?
I think I'm gonna surprise y'all, man. I think I'm gonna surprise y'all with my answer, but I honestly think that one of the best double fruits has to be. Well, I think let me just put two. I might be cheating, but let me put two up. I think Magellan's double fruit is a very good
Oh,
paramecia.
nah, you got that. You got that.
And I think like people don't talk about it, but Luffy's devil fruit, like the amount of flexibility that devil fruit has is crazy.
I mean, okay, the thing about I was thinking Luffy's devil fruit, but you also have to think about it. Luffy's devil fruit wouldn't be so good if Luffy himself as a person
So it
wasn't so
wasn't good.
strong.
That is true. That is true.
Think about how fast Luffy is throwing his hands to do an elephant Gatling. Look at how heavy, like no regular person can throw their hands that fast to where it looks like you have
Yeah.
multiple arms. Like
Like
that is
if,
very wild.
like if you were just gonna break down like let's say just the gummo fruit and like let's say something like the op fruit. The op fruit is way more broken. The thing
Because it's more. There's
no, go ahead. What you better say?
Keep going. Like the op, there's just so much you can do with it. Whereas rubber, I mean, yeah, your body's rubber, but I mean, that's really
Yeah,
it.
like the
That's
op.
true,
Like I mean,
but like the thing is, like we're not counting like who was using the fruit. We're just counting which fruit is really good. Like which fruit is the best. We're not really counting because like look at the up fruit. Like to be the best with it, you have to be a surgeon, you have to be a doctor.
but I thought it turns you into a doctor. Like you don't really need to be as long as you
Yeah.
have a sword or something like that. You can still just cut stuff without even trying. Like still
I mean,
injection knife somebody. Yeah.
what I'm saying is to use it to its fullest potential.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes. Okay. So are we talking about okay? Everyone has a fruit and they can unlock the full potential of that fruit. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like I'm saying what I'm saying is we're not discussing. I don't think that the argument is um based on which person. I mean, I think it's just based on what we've seen the fruit do, so we can say
Okay.
that it does this.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
there's a
So
lot of fruits in One Piece. Like, who would think the biscuit fruit would be that trill?
That is true. That is
You
true.
know what I'm saying? But like now that we've seen it, we can say, oh, the biscuit fruit has really good defense.
Yeah,
That is true.
yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. So you're
I
saying that
mean,
the. Say it one more time, Kenny.
The I don't know, Magellan's fruit, the poison fruit, I guess, and the rubber fruit.
So you think those are tied?
Yeah, I can't decide which one. I like both of them, man.
All right, now I got to. All right, so I got to throw you with like a curve. All right, so imagine who do you think will win, Law or let's count hockey out of the equation. Who do you think will win, Law or Magellan? Be honest.
oh, Magellan.
Nah, Law has a sword.
But if
I
Magellan
mean,
can
it's like
dodge
you.
every slash, then it doesn't matter.
But who? But when has Magellan been one to like really be about his dodging? Like he doesn't.
I
He's not
mean,
really fast.
we haven't
So,
seen it, but if he had to, he would though. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know
But
until you have to do it.
but Magellan will still be able to connect, like reconnect his body together. Though.
But
but he's not. You know, Magellan is actually like even though he's
he's
a
a
liquid,
paramecium
he still
though.
got hurt. But yeah, he's still solid. Like he still
Yeah.
got hurt by Luffy when Luffy was punching him.
Okay, so what is the guy then that's um the Paramecius type? The guy who ate the sticky fruit.
Oh, you're
Trouble.
talking about.
Yeah, because he got cut in half and he was able to reattach himself back together.
Wait, what guy with the pair? You talking about the guy that snuck on the ship in Salbody Archipelago?
No. The guy who trained Dofi.
No flamingo. He's talking about trouble.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. No, he wasn't able to. Remember, they explained that he wasn't able to reattach himself. Like, what's it called? Someone was punching holes in him, and it was revealed that he's actually a really skinny person. Everything
Yeah.
around him is just a whole bunch of sticky snot and all that.
Oh yeah,
It's just that they were never actually connecting with his skinny body inside all that stuff.
that is true.
Yeah, I
That
was
is
gonna say
true.
that, but Amidu explained that very eloquently. But
There
but
you
let's
go.
go on to the next one, man. The zone fruit. I don't think anyone thinks the zone fruit is that good.
I
But
mean,
what's your favorite zone fruits?
I think
I mean,
I wish if we knew what Kaido's fruit would be, it would probably be that. But right now, what I'm leaning on is either between Marco's double fruit
yo,
and Jack. Or but see, I don't but we don't know more about Jack's double fruit. We don't know what makes devastation. Like, how is he able to do devastation?
Well, then you can't. I
yeah,
mean, you the one that
that
said
don't
it,
make
so
no
you
sense.
can't say it. So you have to say only what you know. So come on.
I mean,
So
yeah.
so you're saying Marco?
I mean, yeah. I guess.
So you're saying
We
Marco?
have to say Marco because that's the only one, like that we fully know the abilities about. Like that devil.
I would have to say Marco too. I would have to say Marco too.
It's a
Like
Zoan slash Logia type devil fruit. That is ridiculous.
in all actuality, like what? Like, and
And
there aren't
then
that many people. And there aren't that many people in One Piece who can fly. Let's go ahead and put that out there.
that is true.
That's
That
true.
is
People in
true.
One Piece can fly. Like that's really the fact that Luffy can fly now is really big. I feel like no one's looking at that. Like Luffy can fly now.
No. That's crazy. But the
But
fact that Luffy.
but not just Luffy. Like people like Sanji can also skywalk. That's what I was
Oh
going.
yeah,
That's what I was gonna say. Like if you're looking at the monster trio, Zoro is like kind of grounded. He doesn't have the 360 degrees of attacking like Luffy and Sanji do.
but he is the strong. I feel like what he lacks in mobility, he makes up for in strength.
Yeah,
Like I know he beats out Sanji in strength, but Sanji beats out Zoro in speed.
But
yeah.
but
Hold on. I
but
was
he
gonna ask.
couldn't beat the reason why he couldn't catch up to he didn't defeat Pekka sooner is because he couldn't keep up with him. Pekka was always going like Pekka was so big and he was just gone. Zoro had to
Yeah,
run.
he was just
The only
moving
way he
through
could beat him was
the.
when Columbus
Yeah,
threw him.
yeah, that is true. That is true.
And every
Wait,
time he
what's your favorite
attacks,
zone?
and every time he attacks a big
Wait,
like
what?
target, he has to have like either Usopp shoot out a flower trampoline or Sanji has to throw him. Somebody has to throw him somewhere.
That is true. Okay, he does need some help sometimes. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I love Zoro. Like people might hate this, but I love Zoro. But he has his range is like is like the smallest, like out of the monster trio. And if you include Frankie and I don't know, not Chopper, but if you could include Frankie, then he's like number 4 in range.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. You're right. You're right. Wait, hold on, wait. We didn't get. Wait, what's your favorite zone fruit? We didn't touch on that yet.
Oh man, like I think that I'm gonna have to agree with y'all. I can't think of another
Marco.
one that's better than Marco.
I
I
mean,
just can't.
like I don't even think Zone fruits are all that strong. At least like we haven't really come across like how many villains have we come across
Nah,
with a
I think
Zone
I
devil fruit? Kaido's
I
about to be
think
like
it.
the first.
I think with this Wano arc
Lucci,
that's gonna come up, I mean, besides Lucci, I think with this
CP9,
Wano
and
arc, I feel like
Forgot
this
about
is.
Lucci. Yeah.
Damn, man, niggas gonna keep interrupting me.
My bad. Keep
The
going.
hell?
You feel me?
But nah, I feel like with this Wano arc that's about to come up, that's when Zoan fruits. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, Zoan fruits, Zoan fruits, Zoan fruits, because
Oh yeah, the
but
Battle
this
of
is
the
actually,
where.
Beasts.
actually, just to answer Amita's question real quick, if you think about it, every zone fruit user has been advanced, and Luffy and them have had to go above and beyond their limits really to defeat them. If you think about how Luffy
Like
beat,
which Zone fruit users?
like, all right, let's just talk about CP9 real quick. Zoro and Sanji themselves had to go tap into some something deeper than what they've ever done. Like Zoro with the Ashura and Sanji with the Hell's Blaze, Hell's Memoirs or whatever it's called.
Okay,
Like they had to go,
okay, no, huh? No, keep going.
they had to go deeper than they ever have to go against those zone users. Same thing with Luffy. Like CP9 was really strong. They were renowned. Like people looking at them like, oh, they're not that strong. But if you think about it, like even people like Enel, they would be 500 bounty right now. And that's just
Okay,
Enel. Like
I
CP9
get
is
what
like,
you're saying.
you see what I'm saying? And even the prison guards, like they would get hit, they would
Okay,
get
so all
knocked
right,
out, but they would come right back.
okay, so about that, okay, so you're saying that Lucci and Kaku and Jabur, those three were a problem, and they were. But let's take Kaku for example. Was Kaku not already really strong without the devil fruit?
That's true.
He was, but the
Okay,
devil
so I
fruit made him be able to use the four sword style.
no, remember he could already use four sword style before the devil fruit. Because he did he just put two swords in his hands, he just used his feet and with Ron Kyaku.
Yeah, that's true. But still though, like if you look at it, like when they all went into Zoan, like their Zoan mode, I guess, they went into the hybrid mode, it was more of like Luffy, like they couldn't keep up anymore. Because remember, Luffy was fighting with Lucci, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I can fight with you now." And Lucci was like, "Okay, let's see you fight with my cheetah form." Then Luffy had to go into gear 2 and gear 3 and just keep getting back into those gears. Because remember, even though he learned those gears, he still had to fight for his life.
Yeah,
That is true.
yeah.
That is true.
I think,
But see, but the all right, no, go ahead, man.
no, I was about to say yeah, that is true because you see, like after the fact we had fought Lucci, he was like he couldn't even move his body anymore. Couldn't even move his body. Like that fight took Lucci took him all the way to the.
But wait, this is what I'm trying to say though. Like, okay, we're saying that these three um Zoan users gave the crew a problem, but can we agree that they were using more of their I forgot how to pronounce like their six style to where they have all those attacks. That's what really
That
made them
shit.
strong, right? It wasn't the
No,
Zoan helped them,
I
but
mean
that's
that
what
made
really
him.
made them strong.
I
Hmm?
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but I think that you're like downplaying the zone part because the zone when they use the zone, like without the zone part, Lucci wouldn't have been able to go from between his. Well, maybe he would have, but I don't think he would have been able to go between his like stronger form and his skinny, slimmer form.
That is true. Because I'm just looking at it like if we give a normal person one a devil fruit, okay, not like add with all these other added attacks like hockey and this six style. Like I'm just talking about a normal person eating a devil fruit, the abilities they get just from the devil fruit alone. That's what I was
Yeah,
talking
like
about
they
with
get
that.
you get faster and stronger, and you get those abilities of that animal. Like Lucci was fast, and then using Soru, he was even faster. And I mean,
Okay, that is
he
true.
was fast, and then his cheetah devil fruit made him faster, and Soru made him even faster than that.
That is true. Nah, Lucci was very fast. He was faster than Luffy for real.
He was.
Yeah,
He was.
I think he was faster than Luffy. Okay, so we got all of our three fruits out of the way, and we all agreed on the same zone fruit. You know,
Yeah, I think that's the only zone fruit that's really been shown that's like
like been shown to be something broken on that level. Who besides Jack? Like, we don't know if that's Jack.
Which we don't know about yet.
Yeah, but that's a whole other topic for another day. But
Oh, you're right.
but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what Oda has planned for us
On
tomorrow.
Thursday? This ain't on the hiatus, is it?
I hope not.
It probably is. Oda always lacking.
But they get sick, man. The writers get really sick.
That is because I know Oda. He be overdoing it. He be working these niggas. Not for he do.
Yeah. Well, I think that we all out of stuff to say about the three types. I ain't trying to ramble and make this video super long. So, all right, I think that's the end of the stream.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up.
All right.
All right, you too.
Goodness.